Before the video starts today, let me tell you a little bit about Revive Football. Revive Football is a website where you can get replica historic football kits from Milan to Man City and even international ones. You can also get a mystery box where you can get a completely random historic kit. There's even a page where you can request a kit to be put on there for the future. On top of that, they've got free worldwide delivery, money back guarantee and 24/7 support if anything goes wrong with your kit. So make sure you check out Revive Football before or after the video. There is also a promotional code on screen right now which you can use and in the description for 10% off your order. Well guys, here we go, episode number 4 right now, and we cannot make any more transfers. Well, we can, but they won't come into the club today as we have more games to continue our form and potential push for Europe. Yes guys, welcome back to episode number 4 of season number 4, like I just said, of the Paris FC Road to Glory career mode, and another 4. We sit in 4th. Last episode was all about the 3s, today is all about the 4s, as we have 12 points above Lille and Marseille, who we did both play in the last episode actually, so if you haven't seen that, go and watch it because the results will be spoiled here, as we have Metz first up. As you can see, them 2 results in the last 2 were brilliant, as then we have Dijon after that, on the 24th at home, who've just got promoted again. We wanted to sign their main centre-back for absolutely bloody ages, but we could not get Amiens in the end, as then we have Nimes after that on the 30th, away from home, followed up by Monaco and Nantes on the 22nd. Go straight back to it, as today, nothing really to shout home about. Team changes, no one's got injured or anything, no one's done anything different, just a couple of rating increases, as Metz is first up as well, and I'm going to have to check the league table and see who is highest out of all the respected teams, because we want to be playing who's highest now. We want to push on Metz, Nantes, Nimes are up there, and of course Monaco. So Nimes, Monaco and Nantes are the games we'll play, so Metz is going to be simulated this first game, and it is the team we really persisted with in the last couple of games. We've got 2 brilliant scorers in there, in Elise and Antiste, as Carlier's in goal 70 rated, Valerie, Bamba, Bolly, Manduki and Baba at the back, with Masengo, Name and Michael Elise just scores goals for fun now. Maleka, who's joined in a lot more than he did last year when he came in, and Antiste, who's always just there with goals and assists, always. Some games he goes missing, I'm not going to lie, but he is always usually persistent, as that is the word I've used twice today. I don't know why, but let's go against the team that are copying our formation with the player we tried to sign in Percy Tau in camp. Can we win? We don't. It is a draw, this one. It's Itten and Olise to get us out of trouble, as we should have really won with those stats. Still, we are unbeaten for this season. A little disappointed not to win, but hey-ho, as Dijon are up next. And guess what? Another simulated game. We're going to simulate both in a row, as Maleka should have gone up a rating, and we have a couple of scout reports. As we still stay in 4th, you know, after that draw as well, which is very nice, as Peru offering us the job as their head coach. We'll turn that down, as we've got another monthly scouting report. All the reports right now, as we're going to play Dijon, who I think are rock bottom, and no, they're just above it right now, as we did, of course, not win that last game, and we've got 2 tired players, but I am going to go with the same lineup again. We're at home. We are level on points with Rennes, but have a game over them. So please, let's make sure we still don't lose any games. There's another 5 at the back like us, and please don't bottle it. It's a 2-2 draw, and in that game I really fancied us to win it. It's Asale and Elise getting once more another goal, even though he wasn't fully fit, with Masengo putting us in the lead, but Benzia stealing the game or draw late on. That one right there is not a nice feeling, as we've got, yeah, he says he doesn't like being subbed off or anything like that because he thinks he could have turned the draw into a win. But still, players have got to come off, and he was tired. I don't blame, my assistant, who probably went to that game instead of me, for subbing him. Just got to do it in football. As we are 3 points behind Monaco, level on points with Nantes, but now we've actually got some games to play, and if anything happens between them, we've got messages to see, as we've got loads of scout reports as well. Don't think I'm not looking at players. And still no potential superstars in the academy. Before that, I've just had a look at that scout report, as it's talking about getting us a captain. Who is our captain? I think it is Manduki, and it should be Manduki. as it's telling us about Niels Nkudu's position change. Very nice. As here is the team we're actually going to play a game with, and you can see there's a lot of ratings gone up here, and I'm very, very, very pleased by it. Sar's gone up. I think 2 of our young centre-backs. Jung's gone up. Jansen's gone up, even at 32. That is an amazement to me, even though he's always on the bench, with Malloy going up a rating. And of course, we had a couple of rating increases at the start of the episode, including Maleka. So we've got Carlier, Valerie, Bamba, Bolly, Manduki, Baba, Masengo, Name, Olise, Maleka, and Dantiste, all to play in-game this time against Nimes, who looks like they were on fire at the start. They've dropped down to 14th now. So maybe it was better playing one of them first 2 games. Still, I feel like we can get a result, and at least we are playing away from home this time to use the team to our advantage. And let's have a look at this Nimes lineup, shall we? Away at their place. It is going to be Tim Krul in goal. Brilliant goalkeeper. Very nice. Merling, Gessom, Zimmerman and Alakouch with Trevor Chalobah and Kanuse in front. Baja, Benaru and Furkat with Evic. And he has underscores in his name. Each to their own, and here we go. It's Stefan Alakouch, a Ibar hero for us. Turning us right there, passing it all the way back to Christopher Zimmerman. Is it Christopher Zimmerman? I don't think it actually is. He turns anti-stay. And Nime is going to start with the ball right here, as they haven't had a bad start. I always picture them in a relegation battle, but definitely not this year, as Ferhat with a pass back as well into Knaus. Now onto Trevor Chalobah or Nathaniel. I think that's Nathaniel, actually. The one from Watford and Chelsea, it might be, as we've got a run on right here as well. Antiste pointing, but Maleka's going to keep on running. Give it to Antiste, and he is miles off. And they've got a corner straight after it, so I don't understand how we did one that bad. Baba with the header straight away, and Jackson Maleka just to try and run down the line. He's got the pace to do so. He's got to burn. Get them after burners on. Come on, Maleka, get round him. There we go. He's straight around Knaus, who stayed back. And what a run this is from Jackson Maleka. Pull it back into Masengo. Straight at Tim Krul, and that had to be better. All the work that Jackson Maleka just did. Please score from the corner to make up for it as Verhat gets it away. Masengo again. Caught it clean. And almost half an hour in. Deadlock still unbroken. At least Masengo hit that shot cleanly. But it should have tested the keeper a bit more, as Olise with a pass right there into Antiste. Masengo, Name, get the passing triangles going a little bit here, as get that through the middle straight away. It's Mikel Olise. He turns. He's going to try and pass it out wide, and there's bloody no support. Manduki now in front to Name, and Name gets that straight around the corner. This could be a good run on. Olise, Antiste, Maleka. 1-2. There we go. Antiste's through. Defender is nowhere near. Tries to get away. Shoots near post. And Tim Krul again making a absolutely outstanding save. Brilliant stuff from him. And the scoreline will continue to be bloody level. Just before half-time, Nimes having one of their attacks of this half. They've only really had a corner, and then this little move as Merling gets it back as well from Kike Baja, who gets the ball again, and that's definitely a foul. Stupid from Jan Valerie. Absolutely wasteful, as they're going to get the last chance of this first half right now, as they make a change as well. Is that because of an injury? I don't know, but Nassim Chadley coming on as Manduki with the header straight away, and Bamba to control it. Get that out wide, as we're not going to have time to get to the other side. I don't want this to be a draw, never mind a 0-0 draw, as that is what the scoreline is at half-time right here. Wouldn't say it's completely uneventful, that first half, but it's definitely not one of the most entertaining halves of football for neither side. It was very flat. It was very, very flat. As Olise with the ball right here, he's going to cut back and give it to Name through the middle. Mustafi Name to continue running, and he's got a ball inside. It's Jackson Maleka from range, you know, and Krul saves it. It was in the box of Maleka, so it wasn't really range, but still, it was going to be a big ask for him to score from there, as we've won the corner ball as well. It's going to be Maleka underneath this, if it lands for him, which he does! Just wide! 2 huge chances falling right there for him, as they should have bloody buried him. As Frank has the ball right here, it's onto Knaus, onto Berehu, as Chalobah gets it back as well, and we're just on his back. There we go, Masengo, press and you will be rewarded, as Hannoa to try and run around the houses with this is going to try and put it in front, behind their defence, as Maleka is in behind Antiste to follow it up, and Zimmerman catches it from the sweaty. What an interception from the centre-back, as we really needed to get that off. However, Antiste through right here, cannot miss, and Antiste puts it home. It was very lucky that it was in that position at the right time, and we intercepted when we did. 1-0 away from home, finally. It's just took its time as Antiste goes straight for there. Mustafi Name, brilliant interception, and Elise with another assist. It is the Antiste and Elise show this season, but he is going to come off again. Maybe gets a bit aggravated with that, or angry. Hopefully not angry. But Jonas Baumann is going to come on as we do have a lead. Just need to try and make it more now as we had to do a bit of defending there. And Han Noah did it brilliantly. Han Noah and Name have had real good games today as he's going to hold this ball up. Jan Valery is there. I was going to try and switch it to left wing back. But Jan Valery has a run himself. And Maleka and Antiste at the back post. It's a great ball in. But it was a bit hard to shoot from. At least it's worked out again. I won't blame him for that as Valery on his weak foot this time. And that cross isn't as good. Still, we do have our lead right here as here's Frank on the ball. Get a tackle in there. Masengo just clips his man a bit, but no advantage given as they're on the attack. Berehu tried to put it behind, but to who? As Manduki does come away with that into Bamba, his other centre-back of 3, as that's through the middle again, and we've got a run on here. Maleka over the top to Baba. Good touch from Baba as well, as he's going to try and run through here. Cut back inside. It's Rabdan Baba in the middle. Antiste run around. Maleka gets the ball. What a move. What a save from Tim Krul. Comes off his foot as we do win the header. Han Noah, get that off. But he can't. Defender has touched it, and it is a foul, I think, maybe on the keeper. But that was just an exceptional save from Tim Krul. It was bloody brilliant as Antiste round the side to Name, and Name to try and run. This could be our last chance right here. As Mustafi Name in again to Maleka, and it's punched away. But if they rob something here, we've got to be defensively aware. If they rob something, this will be the biggest daylight robbery in football as we've won it. Baba forward. Trullier is on now as well as Baumann as we're going to pass it forward to Maleka. Now on to Antiste. Baba, please get up. There we go. He's running round. He's the wing back. We've got a chance to cross again, but I'm going to cut it inside. Not risk crosses right now as Baumann to strike. Falls back to Antiste, and he makes Krul make a save. As we're going to have another corner right here. Not keeping it in the corner, crossing it. As Krul again with the punch. He might get man of the match, even though he is on the losing team. He's been exceptional. As they're going to try and run round us right here, but referee, please blow your whistle. They have gone backwards, as there we go. It is a 1-0 win. And we are out of the drawing rut. It was very slim. It was very lucky. But it's over the line in the end. And we are 2 points into that 4th position right now. As it's Monaco above us. Olympique Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain. So we're going to keep on moving. We are in this beautiful, beautiful spot which we've got ourselves into. And we just want to keep chasing further up. And Monaco are next up. As let's see what we can do against these. Neymar grabs Player of the Month as well. No real surprise right there. Edwards top scorer for Monaco. They always have a bloody top scorer, and it's always bloody Marcus Edwards who moves to a great club, as this is the team. It is the same. Now Name's going up a rating. Baba the same. Brilliant to see, but no changes to the lineup at all. They're all fit enough. The 3rd place against the 4th, and this is potentially a leapfrogger because we have scored a lot of goals. I could see our goal difference being better than these. I'm not going to check for certain because I don't want to jinx anything, but we are at home at the Stade du Châtelet, and they are travelling to us. And let's have a look at this Monaco team that travel. It's Musso. They've replaced Vlachimos already with Devray, Bednarek and Martinez Quarta, Martins, Rakic, Ambari and Diatta, with Moreno and Edwards behind Jimenez. So they've kept 2 of the tall ones, but Tammy Abraham is not in the... Oh, he is in the squad. The top scorer of last year is not starting. That is outrageous. They've kept the same formation as well, but must have blamed the keeper, Vlachimos, because they've changed him out. And I don't understand that. Justice for him. The Greek getting booted out as Elise straight away turns on this ball, swivels into Mustafi Name. New rating who this, as he's going to try and travel back inside, but tackled right there, but gets the ball back himself. Name onto Masengo, who is an ex-Monaco player, of course. Around the corner into Maleka as we've got a ball right there. Good pass out wide now. Jan Valery back in the middle. Antiste, we're starting off very strong here. Getting closer to their goal, but Elise is going to keep this. Turn it to Han Noah as Noah's going to try and whip this in. It's a great ball and it's in the back of the net, but he's offside. Maleka gets himself into such good places as well, but always is behind the last man as now Antiste with the ball. He's going to keep it. Very, very good start and fast and lively to this game as we're going to pass it to Elise right here. And Elise, left-footed. It's got to be a corner. Quarta touched that last bit. Nothing given. We keep this up. Diatta in the middle to Edwards right here as Edwards caught by Manduki with a pass, of course. Not actually fouled him as they're going a little bit out wide, but the Turner's right there in the middle. Raul Jimenez near post. Carlier was not sighted because Manduki was in front of him, and the tall Mexican just throws away all that really big optimism that was growing inside of me. I thought we were doing really well. Then they've gone up the other side of the field and with their first chance scored their first goal, and this is not good for our 4th place charge as it's a great turn from Gelson Martins inside and beaten at the near post, but again not sighted. I am reluctant to blame my young keeper as Name in the middle to Antiste. He's going to have to go all the way back as Willy Bolly's picked up a yellow card. No, I know which foul it was for, but it was never a yellow. It was an advantage still as Maleka passes it through right there onto Mikel Olise. Now onto Antiste as Masengo making a good run, but there's too many players back for them. It looks like they've gone to a back 5, never mind a back 3 right now, because that was a dodgy pass, but still worked out for us. Olise on the turn, can he find a man out wide? He cannot. That's Masengo right here with the ball. He gets a pass down the line, now into the middle, Antiste onto Olise. We've got Maleka in front of us. Maleka, get it through that gap. Jan Valery making a move, you know. He should be onside, and he is, because it's gone on long enough. It was a great run, but I did cut back inside a little late as De Vrij gets a tackle. Still kept the ball though. Masengo, Olise, Maleka opens it up with the wrong foot. That should have been always on his left, even if it is his weaker foot. That was just terrible. And Moreno here with the ball to try and take it away. Gerard can't put a bad tackle in with Bolly as Gelson Martins to run through, and Jan Valery catches the winger. We do win the ball back straight away, and Han Noah running into danger. Needs to cut back. Antiste. It's really good passing from us, and we've kept a lot of the ball, but still find ourselves behind us. Olise, make a move. There we go. Straight into Jan Bednarek. That was keep that. There we go. It's just squeezed to Masengo. Masengo to cut back inside. Now on to Antiste. Antiste, can we get another option? It's Maleka. Tries to cut away. He's got a bit of an angle. Not a good one, but he's got the ball back right there. Valery, whip that in first time. Terrible ball. He needs to be whipping them in with his right foot. Everyone's just opting for their weak foot in this game for some stupid reason. I don't know why, as we should have won the ball right there as well. And they're going to run at us just before half-time. 2 Wolves men coming up. Bolly and Jimenez charging at each other as now it is Gelson Martins with the ball, and he's around easily. He's got a chance to shoot Raul Jimenez. It's a load of passing. It's Rajic. It's 2. It's put in the bottom bin. And I don't understand how we are losing this 2 goals down. It is just, it's dominant from us, but we're losing by 2 goals. It's quick passing. It's straight in the middle, and Carlier, it's bottom bins, but still, I think he should have reacted a little quicker, or he should have just grown 2 feet, because he is a very small keeper, and just couldn't reach that one. And we're 2-0 down at half-time. Something really needs to change, I think, so maybe we do make some substitutions. Nothing working out right here. Let's try a tall man, shall we? Because Jan Valery, although opting for his weak foot all the time, is crossing the ball in. So I'll try Kryzan up front instead of Jackson Maleka. See if that does it any better, as they've got a chance right here. And Bolly, great challenge on a yellow card, as I am not letting Marcus Edwards score. That is my nemesis in career mode. He will never score against me, as it's Olise through the middle. Antiste. Here's Kryzan just off the bench, you know, the big number 9. He has 1 goal in 1 so far. And it will stay that way. That had to go in. Is that the chase for 4th over already? It might be, as Edwards is through here as well. On with Carlier, chips him. And of course Edwards scores straight after Kryzan should have scored. It was a gateway back into the game. We miss it. And Marcus Edwards, just a broken man on career mode, goes and makes it 3 to Monaco. This is at home as well. To be fair, we are still learning in this league. But this is a horrible way to take the first L of the season. It's chipped over us with ease and put into that bottom corner. Carlier, now that's embarrassing. It really is, but I don't blame him. It was 1-on-1. Had to just shut the angle down. So here we go. Edwards on the ball right here. Don't let him do anything else in this game, as that's going out of play, please. Yes, he is human. Well, he isn't. It's computer controlled, but he's made a mistake at least, as we're going to take Olise off for Enzo Miloi. He went up a rating off the bench, so let's try and test him, as we've already lost this game, I feel like. No way back into it, despite us having chances, because we have had chances and probably more possession, but we're not getting back into this at all. Let's just try some new ones out. As Mustafi Name right here with the ball, on to Kryzan. Kryzan just to turn and pass it back in the middle to Name, as Antiste with the ball right here. Gets it off into Hanno Masengo, and Kryzan tries to get it back, but we just can't get that ball through us. Hanno right here into Name. Let's get this out wide, and Jan Valery. Kryzan is the tall man. Can he actually score here for once? But no. Actually on his right foot. When Jan Valery's on his right foot and he's actually messing up the cross, you know it's not your day. Usually good with those, as Malloy gets a tackle far up the field right here. 82 minutes in. Can we get one back to make it 3-1? Anton Malloy tried to shoot himself against his former club, who we signed him from on a loan to buy, actually. As we're going to get a corner right here. Can we get one back from the corner set piece? No, it's De Vrij who does get it away, and 5 minutes is probably not enough. Not enough at all, as Edwards does depart the field for Thomas Delaney. They've even gone more defensive. And also Tammy Abraham comes on, so they've got a tall man in the middle for set pieces, as backheel that. Antiste on the angle. Was very, very driven into that top bin, but easy for Musso. He had time to adapt, he had time to save that. As Trullier is on the field right here, and he wins the ball straight away into Kryzan. Cheplet over the top, Antiste running away from the ball like he has done all game. It's been an off game really for everyone, saying that, to be fair. But yeah, we've lost his first game of the season right here, 3-0 to Monaco as the full-time whistle goes. Embarrassing, yes, but hopefully the fans won't boo us too much. There was a couple in there, but we're still overperforming. And it is Nantes to end this episode off with, as South Africa offering us the role as manager. That was a very, very poor attempt at the accent, as we're going to go straight into Nantes right here. And Simon wants to play. Is this his former club? No, Marseille is his former club. He's not going to play against them. Sorry. Carlier did concede 3, but he's still higher rated and younger than you. You've let me down big time with how you were supposed to be, Simon. But still, we move as we are now down to 7th as well. 2 points below Montpellier now. And just above these, as it's going to be the same team for the 5th game in a row despite losing. Hoping for something better. And Lafont in goal for Nantes with Agu Teze Castelletto and Abdelhamid. Simon Camarasa and Lecu with Cardona, and Fabio Silva playing for Nantes right here. He's been suggested. Of course, I do look at my comments. I saw he was suggested, never knew where he was, and now I do. And let's see how he does. And Antiste with the ball right here. He gives this ball straight off to Maleka. Can we start this game off very brightly? Ooh. Forced them back to their keeper, Lafont, and almost nipped in there, but still not really enough, as Maleka gets this ball from a throw. And Jan Valery making the run around. Cross this in first time. That's a better one than every single one in the last game, as they just nip us to it. And I'm not going to opt for Maleka from this header, or Maleka. He's not very good at headers. We're going to opt instead for Big Willy Bolly, as it's to Lafont. Fabio Silva to Lecoue right here, as he goes out wide to Abdel Alhamid. Abdelhamid, I think his name is. I don't know which order you say it or what. I'm terrible with names, as Elise tries to cross that through the middle. It's a terrible ball. Up to Marc Cardona, onto Fabio Silva, plays a 1-2, wrong side. Carlier with a save. Very smart when I went to ground as well there, a bit too easy. So it's a good job I did not connect, as we're going to try and speed down this line as well. Jan Valery does have pace for a right wing back. And off he goes. Made a bit of ground up there. Really, really brilliant. As Antiste with it right here. And Masengo. Masengo again. In the middle. Antiste. Can't get it round. As Antiste with the ball right here as well. Into Baba. Into Masengo. Masengo to Elise. Elise running around the house right here. Michael Elise. That's the best chance of the game. Attacking midfielder having just a really, really good path towards goal. But just fluffing it in the last minute, as that really had to go in. Poor miss. Name with a pass right here into Michael Elise. We've literally got 5 minutes left of this game, as he's going to try and run through. Can we get that through the middle? We can. Why is it not locked onto Antiste then? As Maleka, cross. Elise doesn't win his headers. It's just been an off game, a very, very off game for him. Drag him from the corner so he can whip it in to Willy Bolly, who just flashed across the front of goal, but still nowhere near it, as Chuiao with it. And I don't want another 0-0 at half-time. It's boring, as Antiste has the ball right here. Great tackle. Maleka puts it in. Another goal we've scored from a mistake. We're very good at twigging onto those and forcing them. Name and Hannoa are brilliant at doing that, as it's tackle, pass through, goal. That's how we beat Nimes. And this is possibly how we beat these. It's Jan Valery, in fact. The right wing-back just cutting into the middle to make the tackle and making it 1-0. That's on him. As at half-time, it is a lot better than it was against Monaco. We do lead in this one. We just need to retain and keep hold of this beautiful 1 goal. Fabio Silva into Mark Cardona as attacker right there from Bamba. Onto Mustafi Name, and Name straight forward into Maleka. Maleka into Antiste, gets it back. Jackson, can he find a pass right here? He's going to cut inside instead. We've got Antiste in front, and it's Yanis Antiste running through right here. Antiste tries to cut back, shoot! Lafont with a smart save, but possibly should have done better in my opinion. Should have caught that one, not let it just roll right close right there as Elise to whip it in as well towards the box, and just didn't get anywhere near it as Name to touch it down as well into Jan Valerie's path as Jan Valerie into Elise. Valerie with it again. Can he whip one in with his right foot better this time? It is. Still our man is not in front of the other man. And it's Choya with the ball right here. He's passed it around the corner to Fabio Silva as he gets it on one more to Mark Cardona. Cardona's going to try and turn us right here as we've just played over an hour and still do hold this 1 goal lead. But I feel like we need another in this game because look, we're making a couple of mistakes right here. We look leggy after our defeat in the last one as Name with it right here though, and we've kind of got it to break away as Maleka's through. Maleka could get a brace in this game. He's through the middle. He's cut like a knife through butter and he's put it into the butter-coloured goals. It is 2-0 away at Nantes. And the number 23 is not stopping. The only question is, can we make that 2 on the back of his shirt into the 3 on the back of his shirt? If you get the little link that I'm making right there, as I don't care what I'm on about. Just ignore me sometimes as Jonas Baumann is going to come on for Elise, as I think the game's pretty much safe by now. Much better than my last outing as now Baba to run down the line with the ball. Baba going to continue on going and put it through the middle. Here we go. Can it be 3? It's a good save that time. Lafont stops it, and we're going to put Campanini on for Jan Valerie right here as Valerie to whip this in. Oh, Baba's going to whip it in. Can we get the header? It's off the crossbar! And Maleka could have had his hat-trick, but just denied by the top. But hang on, Baba's got the ball right here in the middle, and Maleka, what a save from Lafont! He is going to stop that hat-trick from coming in. Brilliant stop. So now we cross the ball in. It's not landed anywhere. It's going to go to Masengo. Now on to Willy Bolly. I was going to try and curl one with then. Not the right man, nor the right time. Really, we just want to be keeping this result by now, as that's a terrible pass forward. Easy for us to cut out. And Maleka with it, as he's going to chip it over unselfishly to Antiste. As Antiste to run. Can he get the back heel here though? Maleka's through again. It's Jackson Maleka not going for his hat-trick, but pass it to Hanoa. What a save again. It's a good job Lafont didn't turn up from the start, because the last 2 saves he have made are like GOAT quality. 2 cracking stops as we're putting the pressure right here on the back of the player who's passed back to Lafont, as we've got literally a minute left on the clock, and at least his kicking isn't on scratch. However, Cardona's done very well to keep that in. Very well, as there's 1 additional minute. That means we have won the game, as it's over straight away, and it's a 2-0 win away at Nantes. Brilliant stuff, as that was a close grudge match in the league, and we've won it by 2-0 away from home to up our position and back to 4th. How have we made it back like 1 game in? I do not know. This time we don't mess it up, boys. We keep it going, as it wasn't an easy decision, I'll say. Lying through the skin of my teeth, if teeth have skin on them. Been looking through my youth things, and it looks like we might have found another youth player to go into the academy and sit with Nice, although I do have a couple more, I think. We now have a couple, and look at that. Ryan Nice, actually his name is, 67 rated at 15, and now Matisse Noel is 63 rated at 15. The only problem is, yes, they are in the same position, at least. One's right-footed, one's left, different heights, both quite small still though. And I'm going to see if I can change the positions of them, as the other players in the academy lacking a little. And I think that's it. Possibly wrapped up for today. 20 points in the league. Do we have any top scorers? We do for once. Elise, 6 goals. Nowhere near the top. He's 7th, but still that's a lot. Maleka on 5. He is actually 2nd in our team. And then Tiste, is he there? Oh, he's just caught him off. That's a shame. Assist-wise, Antiste's up there though, just behind Jimenez, who is the striker who we've come up against. Baba with 3. That's decent from our left wing back. I never noticed he got that many. And one at the bottom, Manduki with 2. Our centre back, Kalia with 5 clean sheets as well. 2nd most in Paris. And the first after PSG, as yellow cards. No one up there, that's good. And red cards, no one up there. Brilliant. I don't know what more I can say after that. Very, very good episode. Well, it got it didn't really get better. It was inconsistent episode, but good ending to it. As thank you guys for watching it. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you do not want to miss one in the future. And that's been it from me. Take care, in a bit, and peace.